Friday, the stars will be out in Hollywood for the 73rd Annual Golden Globe Awards. And guess who's working the carpet? Our own Lilliana will be on the carpet. How excited are you? Congrats.
I am so excited.
That's gorgeous.
That's from last year. So yeah, I'll be hosting First Look live from the red carpet. It airs at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. I am so excited. I will be dishing on all of the fashion. I cannot wait. It is like the beginning of my football season.
Yeah, we asked you what gown you were going to wear, and you said, I can't tell you. You got two?
I can't.
Is it going to come down right till before you walk out?
Yeah, you know, it's like a game day decision.
Yeah.
It is. So I'm excited, though.
I've seen one of them, and it is good. So if you see the blue one.
That gown from last year, I would love to put a pinky in that, because that was gorgeous, right?
I can introduce you to a designer. I'm sure she'd love to make you a gown.
That's
nice.
That's pretty. Is there any one particular person you're really looking forward to interviewing?
You know what? I love all of the big fashion girls on the red carpet. So Rooney Mara, I love. Jennifer Lawrence, I love. Kate Blanchett, to me, is just elegance personified on a red carpet. There's so many of them, but hopefully I'll have a chance to talk to them, and I'll definitely be looking at what they're wearing.
Yeah. You've done the red carpet too, right?
Oh, many times.
Have you ever asked a question that's embarrassing, or?
Not embarrassing, but I have had a lot of publicists come to me and say, you cannot ask this. But, you know, my job is to ask questions and to interview it. It's not my job to, you know, get your client to answer them the correct way.
Right.
And I remember one, I won't say who it is, but we didn't want to, they said do not talk about her boyfriend because they haven't really announced it yet, but everyone knew they were dating. And she's a friend of mine, so a roundabout way I said, so, dating anyone lately, you know? And she came out with it and admitted it, and they reamed me the next day. How dare you say, I told you not to say, it's not my job.
Right.
To tell your client.
Lance, I have to tell you, I've been on the receiving end of that on your end. When I worked at MTV News and was a producer, I was told not to ask specific questions of NSYNC.
I know.
And I remember being so terrified of your publicist.
And that's the thing, publicists make us look so bad sometimes, because my friend, she's like, I don't care if you ask me that question, but the publicists think that, you know, you should not ask certain questions, but it's not my job.
But sometimes there are bad questions on the red carpet.
Yeah.
You hear that.
Well, tacky questions.
Often it's, if it's a woman being interviewed, it's what are you wearing or who are you wearing? And a man, they get asked a serious question. This year, actually, L'Oreal Paris is launching a campaign called #WorthSaying, and is asking women all over to share tidbits about their careers, passions, anything they want to talk about that they feel is worthwhile on social media, and I think, to get that conversation going.
And I think it's so important, because the women who attend these award shows, yes, sometimes they're in front of the camera. Sometimes their careers are even bigger behind the camera. You know, these are philanthropists, they're activists. These women empower. And at that show, you have such a huge audience. It's the perfect opportunity to reach out to women across the globe and share your story.
Celebrities are also trying to turn it around, like Amy Poehler was, right, last year. To ask serious stuff.
Smart girls ask.
I think it's a lot on women, too. I hosted the red carpet for the AMAs, and I was very flirtatious on that red carpet. I thought me and Charlie Puth had something going on, but then, but he was, you just get, it was my first time, and I was seeing people, and they look so gorgeous, and these men, they smell so rich.
Exciting.
You know,
Wait. How do you smell rich?
Oh, you know, just smell the money. No, not you, but...
Yeah, not me. Come here, Lance.
Yes, it's money.
I only did it once a long time ago at the Oscars when I was actually part of The View, and I found it nerve-wracking. I really did. And then people are in your ear, and they told me to go sit on Clint Eastwood's lap. Right as we go, I walk in the theater, and they said, just sit on his lap. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. He doesn't know me. And I did, and the look on his face was like, bitch, get off my lap. No! And then suddenly the Oscars are on, and I'm sitting there like an idiot. So never again.